You speak of being from this fraternity of Ducks. At one point, though, you had to make the decision to want to come to Oregon. After spending your time at Dorsey High School and being one of the best running backs in your region at the time, what was that decision-making process that landed you at Oregon?
It was a really hard choice for me. I took trips to places like USC, UCLA, even went down to Florida, pretty much all up and around the country. And the one thing that pulled me to Oregon is that college town fit where, I was kind of getting fed up with the city life, and coming to a place like Eugene, it slowed down. It was something that people just focus on football, focus on school, and that was something that I needed in my life. And, just conversing with my parents and trying to figure out the best place for me, Oregon was just the place for me to be. Going to I can remember going to my first visit, and we were playing Arizona State, and just going there and hearing that student section roar for the entire 60 minutes, and they did have this little section where they were kind of introducing the recruits that was coming in on the trip, and I got the loudest roar. I got the loudest cheer, and they kept saying, "Come to Oregon Johnson, come to Oregon Johnson," and that one definitely gave me chills. And I said, I didn't get this reception from any other college team, and these guys accepted me, and I hadn't even signed a letter of intent. And I most definitely told that to my mom, and she said, "Well, I think you just made your decision." And I ended up meeting my wife and making a family here down there in Oregon. So I most definitely made the right choice to go down there for school and to play football.
Kind of following up with that, when was the last time that you were able to be in Eugene, whether it was for a game or just to be able to visit?
I haven't been to a game in about a good 7 years because I've been so caught up in this. I'm the type of guy that's like blinders on, and I have a certain goal to hit. I have something, trying to figure out up here in Canada. So it was one of them things where, I always wanted to go back and never went to a game. But I went to a couple games, and that was like right after, I got out of college and was in the NFL for a bit. Went to 2 games, but after that, once I went to Canada, it was just up here in Canada trying to make a life out here and trying to figure things out. But, my wife's parents lives in Sutherland, Oregon, in the Roseburg area. And so I go back to visit and relax there and kind of on some hiding type stuff, like, staying behind the scenes out there, just kind of want to go back to just relax and just spend time with family.